Good morning, Peter Hyslop with your 8:30 Hunter News update. Paterson Independent candidate Philip Penfolds accused the Prime Minister of visiting the Hunter and providing no new commitments. Anthony Albanese paid a visit to Cessnock and Maitland Hospital, talking up a new urgent care clinic and same job, same pay laws, but they've already been announced. The PM spoke at a mining and energy union conference, which heard stories of some Labor hire staff pay packets increasing by $30,000 to bring them in line with permanent colleagues. The union says while the pay rise is good, it's concerned about upcoming mine closures and how workers will cope with the transition to new industries. Union District President Robin Williams says plans for the transition need to be made now.
What do people do at Mount Arthur when it closes in 2030? They've said that they might have a nuclear power station up and running in 2035. That's rubbish. It'll be the other side of 2040. So I think that's, it's taken a lend off the local communities, giving people false hope.
The Australian Council of Trade Unions is pushing for a 4.5% wage claim, which would see the minimum wage increase to $25.18 an hour, benefiting 300,000 Hunter workers. Secretary Sally McManus says Hunter workers need and deserve a decent real wage increase and is pushing for better pay for sales assistants, carers, cleaners, childcare workers and mechanics. People living with eating disorders will now be able to access a new specialist residential care facility in Charlestown. The 12-bed centre is the first of its kind in New South Wales and will open today, with a price tag of $13.5 million. The funding is part of a $63 million federal government fund to deliver clinics nationally. Mental Health Minister Rose Jackson's told the ABC it's about a holistic model of care.
Of course, treating the underlying mental illness, but really then recognising that there are a range of other social factors that might be contributing to someone's disordered eating and trying to make sure that those things are being addressed too.
Hunter farmers and beef producers are preparing for the impact from US President Donald Trump's announcement of a 10% tariff for all Australian beef imports. Stock is being rushed across the border, and while it's understood a full ban isn't in place, the President has hinted at the move. Steve Binney from Binney's Beef says farmers across the Hunter will be worse off.
Any sort of tariffs or trade restrictions on our beef will definitely have an effect on Hunter farmers.
A study by the George Institute of Global Health and the University of Newcastle found links between nutrition and longevity after monitoring women in their late 70s for 17 years. The study found participants with healthy diets, including lean proteins, fresh fruit, vegetables and whole grains, had a 40% lower risk of death compared to participants with poorer diets. University of Newcastle's laureate Professor Claire Collins says the university has created the No Money No Time website to help people eat healthier.
The No Money No Time website. It is loaded with resources that help people eat more healthily, even though they might be time or budget restricted. If you click on the link to the healthy eating quiz, it'll rate for you how healthy your dietary patterns are.
To NURFM Sport.
The Knights are on the road in the NRL on Sunday when they make the trip to Olympic Park to take on the Bulldogs. Leo Thompson has been named in the starting lineup, with his twin Tyrone named to the reserves. Newcastle will be out to contain the first-place Bulldogs after their 4-0 start to the 2025 season. Former Newcastle Club juniors Claire Wheeler and Emily Van Egmond, along with Jet star Tash Pryor, are gearing up for tonight's Matildas clash against South Korea. Kickoff is at 8 p.m. at the Sydney Football Stadium. Meanwhile, stars Ellie Carpenter and Hayley Raso have been ruled out of Monday night's friendly against South Korea at McDonald Jones Stadium. Keeper Mackenzie Arnold's availability is yet to be confirmed. She's still sweating on results from scans on her arm. And West Leagues are set to take on Waratah in the first round of the Newcastle Netball's 2025 Greater Bank Series tomorrow. That's sport. I'm Will McGrath.
And the winning numbers in Powerball are 14, 15, 24, 26, 27, 33 and 34, and the Powerball is 10. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.